Well, I don't honestly know what to say anymore. Guys, ever since I've been gone for the past 6 months, I believe, I've been very, very, very silent on the topics that's been going on in the gaming um community. I've been very quiet and just assessing what's going on, gathering information, listening to videos, listening to Asmongo, listening to Smugalana, listening to Frittata, listening to. I've been listening to a lot of channels, even Freakazoid, funny guy. Yeah, you guys go watch him. He's hilarious. But I've been silent. I haven't been reacting to anything honestly because I just needed to gather information of what I've been looking at, and I came to the conclusion that I think like the games now are just dead. They are dead. I am saying it. Like people are saying it. Like for me, this is for my own opinion, and it's just for me. The gaming atmosphere is completely dead. Now, there is one game that I'm hoping that is going to revive the gaming era that we used to like cherish and love. For example, like the early like 90s and not I don't say early 90s, like late 90s, early 2000s. Those that was the time where you you are playing video games. And that was the time. You got Black Ops 2, you got like Nintendo's like games like the Melee, the GameCube games. Oh, the GameCube games, man. You got Nintendo 64, you got the Wii. It was like mostly friendly, family friendly. Like, and this video is mostly going to talk about Nintendo. Let's just get that straight. The one game I was talking about is the upcoming game Battlefield 6. It is. Once I saw the trailer, I was floored. I was completely floored because it reminded me of me playing Battlefield 4. And Battlefield 4 was good. I loved playing that game because it would. I love FPS games that are boots on the ground. Like every turn, everywhere you turn, is like shit going down. That's what I really like. It's more realistic. That's the reason why I loved Battlefield 4. Anything beyond Battlefield or before Battlefield 4, I've never touched. Like Battlefield 4 was my first Battlefield game ever. Now I did see some opinions on it, but that was the game that I really loved, and I just hope that this upcoming new installment is going to be a good game. I mean, I've seen gameplays, I've seen the trailers, I've seen the multiplayer, I've seen the devs talk. I even saw the channel I watch, Stone Mountain 64. He's well known with his uh yellow Oscar, leaner Oscar. Yo, dude, those videos are so good. Like the comms on this man is like top notch comms. Is just love it. But that's what he was known for, because it's like the comms on him was like so good. uh yeah, so I'm gonna watch that. It's so much fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, it's. I hope this is a good game. I watched him play a few gameplays with some boys got flown out there and try to play some games, and they got. I saw some few things and it looks good. Even the dev said you can customize stage and you get XP from the stages that you could, like any player in the world, customize. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was so happy that this is something that is going to change the FPS community, like for real. As far as Call of Duty, I I know we're talking about Nintendo, but I'm going on a rant here. I stopped playing Call of Duty franchises when it got to, I think it was 3. I think it was Black Ops 3. I stopped at 3. 2, everyone can agree. Black Ops 2 was goated. Black Ops 2 was known for its multiplayer, whereas Black Ops 1 was known as for the zombies. That's where the zombies have started. Well, I don't know if it's officially the first zombies that started, but I love the zombies in Black Ops 1. I love the multiplayer in Black Ops 2. I even also love the zombies in Black Ops 2. So both games, good. But after that, it was just it just lost its like love. Like the games now, they just lost its love for creativity, the true art of gaming. And when it comes to these gaming companies, I think people are just falling. They're just falling to greed. Literally the like one of the 7 deadly sins is greed. These people are just consuming themselves with greed, and it's crazy how I'm just taking a step back, not saying anything, observing what's going on around me, and I'm understanding that there's just greed everywhere. Not just gaming companies, but also I heard about the Visa and MasterCard situation. That's greed of power. And they just think that they can just listen to one group to do what they told them to do, and they're not going to get any backlash. And I've heard that they're getting a huge amount of backlash, and their stock numbers, I'm into stocks, and it's plummeting if they don't change their behavior. So the gamers, you don't like once they did that to gamers and Steam and itch.io. Nah, bro, like you do not mess with the gaming community because they are ruthless. Like if not only gamers, but gamers on the internet. You're getting 2 powerhouses that you do not want to mess with. So whatever Visa MasterCard got going on, like you need to resolve that shit because it ain't looking good for your portfolio or investors looking at this. But y'all need to fix that. But anyways, with me saying this goes back to Nintendo. Nintendo was my childhood console growing up. I think the first console was a Super Nintendo, and it was like the greatest thing ever. Like I played a lot of games on it. I played like this Tasmanian Devil. It was on that system. I forgot what the name of the game was, but you just go around everywhere and just turn a tornado and just like destroy stuff. But played like Mario, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fighting games, like that's what's the time. It was good. And then I love Nintendo so much, I had to get Nintendo 64, and like I had GoldenEye, Hot Wheels, Ridge Racer, Mario Party 1 through 3. What else? I can't forget the iconic game and it was a masterpiece. It was Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. That was a masterpiece because they only had a year, I believe a year, to make that game, and it came out beautifully. It is crazy. So there are a lot of games in Nintendo that I really loved. So there are more games. Can't remember what I'm talking about. Oh, Ready to Rumble 2. Good. I think that's it for now, but moving on. Then we go to GameCube. GameCube was goated. It had Melee. Iconic of GameCube is Melee. They got Ty, Rayman, Sonic, adventures are so good, so good, so good. It brings so much memories to my childhood that I just loved playing the video games. And me and my brother, like, we will go at it when it's like comes to like fighting games or racing games and stuff like that. We just loved it, and we that's how we were like how we bonded. Like, it was so good, and that's how we are still bonded to this day because of games in general, like board games, video games, like digital games, like literally like any games that we can think of, even like card games. We are still bonded by video games, and that's how other people connect to us, is through games itself. That's how you're gonna get it, like have a better connection with us. So, and we grew up on it, so that's the only way that even our families recognize that that's the only way, you know, to open up, honestly. So, but other than that, I mean, Nintendo, it was great. You got the Nintendo Wii, that was good. Nintendo Switch was like, it's okay. Like they had Smash 4. They got the Amiibo thing. They got the Breath of the Wild was good. Let me just say that right now. Breath of the Wild was good. Me and my brother, we predicted when we were like kids that what if like Link was like still sleeping like in a dream or something like that, because we recognized at an early age, surprisingly at an early age, that normal games where you have a jump button, you are physically jumping and you're pressing a button to jump to command that character to jump, whereas Majora's Mask or any other Zelda game that was before Breath of the Wild, you had to like press the up analog stick to make him jump. That's how crazy our like theories were. It was crazy. It was so crazy enough. I even predicted Smash Ultimate, because when I think I was in high school. I think I was like 14 years old. I sketched out like the roster of like the game, because I called it Super Smash Brothers Ultimate or Smash Ultimate or something like that. And I kid you not, I wish I had my sketchbook, my old sketchbook with me, and took a picture, because this was like when I was living with my mother back then. But it was so bizarre how I don't know, just say like manifested or somehow, some way of the title too. It's insane. I kid you not. Me and my brother, we predicted so much stuff and it came to light. We even predicted that this was the time that it was in Naruto that Obito was the masked man with the one eye Sharingan, because that we literally had to like eliminate possibilities in the characters, and it was like that's the only person that's out there, because one, like for one, he's dead, but at the same time, that's the only person we can think of, and it's crazy. Like our theories were insane. So I'm sorry I'm going on a rant, but back to Nintendo. I did not like how Nintendo is going now, because the family friendly is long gone. It is long gone. You will not see any family friendly kind of thing ever again. It just lost. Nintendo has lost its touch ever since I've heard that the person that was in charge of Nintendo, I believe died. I don't know. I have to do my research on it, but um, they I believe they died, and that's why there was another person that's taking charge of like Nintendo, like Bowser. So even Bowser, the CEO of Nintendo, is even also fucked. He basically he's a slave to Nintendo because he's the one that like owes Nintendo millions of dollars, and Nintendo is ruthless when it comes to lawsuits, and it's unethical. It's and also they're losing in power in the Power World lawsuit also. Like they're doing so. I've seen so much, and I'm now taking a step back of all the things that I used to believe in, and now that I'm seeing things at a different light and actually analyzing, taking all the information in, I'm now realizing that most of the things I used to like, they just take advantage. They just take advantage of people's nostalgia, like mine. Because once I saw that Nintendo Direct, it was I have a video on it that I reacted to the Nintendo Direct before when the Switch 2 came out. They dropped the GameCube nostalgia like screen cube thing. It just touched me, but I had to snap out of it. I literally had to snap out of that illusion and bring myself back to reality. And I said, how dare you, Nintendo? And Nintendo, I'm talking to you. How fucking dare you use nostalgia to get people to buy your product, and you're manipulating people to buying your products so you can just reap the benefits of you just reaping the benefits of people's nostalgias, and you're just not understanding that you guys used to be a console to go to, honestly, but now it's I consciously am not getting any more Nintendo products anymore. Like they are just done to me. They're done. I kid you not. I woke up and I didn't realize that I accepted the terms and conditions about my first Switch, and I saw this little icon on my little menu bar in the bottom, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And I realized I unconsciously like agreed to the rates and terms and conditions. I was pissed off. I was really pissed off. I'm like, this is bullshit. Like, this is so illegal. Like, I don't know how this is. It's just crazy. And so I just said, like, look, I don't even play the Switch games. I don't even play it on the Switch anymore. I just turn it on and just put on YouTube. That's it. I kid you not. I don't use Switch for anything else. Now, if my baby cousins or like small family members come in and they just want to play a game, I don't really mind. I don't care. Just play it to their heart's content. But Nintendo, you are just like I don't know what to like say about Nintendo anymore. Like they're just greedy. And I'm not going to forget what they're doing, because normally when new systems comes out, they normally are like about three to $400. About that. But now they're increasing it, saying this all tariffs. No, tariffs only affects the company. It does not affect the consumer. It will only affect the consumer when the consumer buys it. It's really like crazy that I'm just watching everything just unfolding, and I'm seeing the truth behind everything that's happening, and it's just crazy to me. And the fact that Nintendo is like doubling down and saying that, oh, we're just doing this because of like an increase of productivity in the new technology of this blah blah blah, like this corporal bullshit. Like I don't want to hear it anymore. Like I've heard so many like corporate talk that I just know what the hell they're talking about. Like you're not improving anything, because if you were, why is the Switch 1 better than Switch 2? as far as like the system wise. Now I'm not saying the drifting. I'm not stepping away from that. No, I'm holding that to Nintendo. You have drifting on both consoles, and the Switch 2 is more terrible than the Switch 1. How can you explain that? How can you explain the high price in the console when you produce a shit product? Like, that's misleading the consumers. Like, I don't like companies like that. I really don't. I honestly kid you not, I stopped playing console games. I've stopped. I have my PS5 hanging in my closet right now. I have not plugged that shit in. I've been on PC mostly because I have full control of what I can put on my PC as far as files, because I build my PC. I built my PC from the ground up, and I'm allowed to put whatever RAM I have in my computer. I'm allowed to put whatever like processor I can put in. I can allow how much light I can put in. I can allow if a USB is going to work. I can literally allow anything on my computer. But when it comes to game systems, they're going to dictate what I can and can't play, or can and can't do on my system, or I can't open my system because of X, Y, and Z. Like, no, I'm not playing that bullshit. That's why I stopped using Mac, because the Mac was being like shady as fuck too. Now, when it comes to Nintendo, that's when I saw them overplaying their hand. I'm like, no, that's when I completely just stopped playing video games on consoles, because it is just sad to see. It is so sad that I have to step away as a gamer, to step away from the it just had me open my eyes to things I just wish that never happened, but yet I'm in reality, and this is it. So Nintendo, do better. It's just so bad. Do better. And the people that are still saying that like, oh, like, you're just talking out of your ass, or how dare you disrespect Nintendo. Even Nintendo got the FBI on people wasting tax. Like, they're all the way in fucking I don't know if it's either Japan or China, I don't know which one, but they're getting the FBI trying to police what we say on the internet about their company. I'm like, if you don't know how to accept criticism, then don't be a company in the first place. You're in the public. The public is going to criticize you whether you like it or not. So, tough shit. Like, if you want to wear the big draws in this fucking world, then you better shut the fuck up, take the criticism, and then like do something about it. Not just fuck over the consumers. Like, bro, it's just crazy to me. But yeah, I mean, that's my rant right now. But if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.